Call hello Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim B'chakodash. All praises, honor, glory to our power Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim B'chakodash. And giving, of course, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone, who well. Peace and salutation to the election of the nation of Israel. Shemiah Mappa, name's Mappa, my young Gavola Kamakanah from the great millstone Plaintables camp located here in the city of Philadelphia. Abawa, Aim Lamadi Mike, come on, lesson, RB lesson. Zalamadian Baha Bariath. This lesson be Baha Bariath in the Hebrew. And this particular lesson is, I believe it, Bariath, the bar, which is a Hebrew word, ma Yawam, which is today, or of the day, right? Which is going to be on the, I believe the word, which I believe the brother had asked a question in the camp, brother Mayim. He had asked a question about what a word was. He asked it a couple days ago, which he asked basically what is a word for fussy in Hebrew. Now, I didn't really look up maybe possibly if it's in the Ben Yehuda or Yehudi or that Hebrew dictionary, the English dictionary. But due to spirit, what I did is, when you get a great understanding of words, obviously it's going to stem back to the Hebrew. And you'll really understand the word when you really understand Hebrew. So, when you think about fussing, you think about pretty much an argument. So, I had asked him the question, like, what you mean, like an argument or something? And he said, of course, Khan being yes. What I came up with, like, I thought of pretty much like strife and such, because when you arguing with somebody, it's as if you're contending with them, It's like a fight in a sense. But when you go into it, you find the Hebrew word, which is Rayab, a Ra, a Ya, and a Ba. Rayab, and that's for the word in English, which is, I believe, strive, or you could look at it for contend. All right, debate, if you can find, or child, plead. All right, which when you go into the word Rayab, it means to strive physically with words. Which, if you striving physically with words, you basically arguing with somebody, right, or being fussy, right, and to conduct a case or suit, right, legally or suit, that's a strive, as a fight basically. And it has to make complaint, okay, and also to quarrel, all right, or basically to argue. You also have, let me see, you have sometimes in the definition, Strong's definition, means to grapple or toss. Because when, if you know anything about fighting, loads of the time it's it's grappling and tossing. All right, you got throws and such, and you got different grips and such. So it's like pretty much you striving. You're at a contend for a certain position and such, head position, whatever. You can go into wrestling and grappling and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but basically to wrangle. So you could use that for Rayab. And the part of speech is particularly a verb. All right. It also means to complain, contend, debate, lay wait, or plead or rebuke. Okay, thoroughly. All right, strive. Because if you rebuking somebody, a lot of times when you rebuking, which there's Hebrew words for that too, but you come in with a strive, because you come in basically against something of they're doing, their actions. All right, so that's the Hebrew word Rayab, okay, which is strive. All right. Now he asked for it in a feminine sense, but you know, I had answered him. It could be possibly Rayab, or actually Rayaba, basically putting a ha at the end, but that's all in the spirit. But yeah, so Rayab, all right, and hey, I'm not sure if the brother was maybe if it stemmed from dealing with women, but it's usually always a strive, all right, or a yub, all right, a debate. But yeah, that's it right there, Rayab. So a lot of times to get the Hebrew, you kind of like basically recite it and keep it internally and use it, and you'll get that word memorized through the Spirit. Okay, as our apostles and elders tell us that repetition is the father of skill. All right, so we ought to just use it as much as possible. And hey, you got another Hebrew word in your repertoire. All right, or in your arsenal. Okay, and it helps more and more for me as a teacher, of the Hebrew, when there's questions asked concerning words, because it helps me grow as an individual as well. Um, as orchard two. Let me get this precept. Orchard. I have to find that precept, but it's probably in the book of Proverbs around the 20 something chapter. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, it goes like basically if you watering, which we water you with this word, this living waters, you're watered as well. So it's good to be doing this work and being diligent in the craft, all right, especially if you've been given the talent to do so, all right, especially with all this confusion that's out there with people actually selling this knowledge, wisdom and understanding, for money and such. This as we go into with Great Millstone, this is through the Spirit and freely, received, basically freely given, But yeah, let me see something real quick if I can find that precept. Hey, I'm not sure if I can find that precept. I probably could, but I've seen another precept, and it says, this is Proverbs 27:19, which it says, as in water, face answereth to face, so the heart of man to man. Okay? Like, as you can see yourself in water, your reflection. Okay, so is basically the heart man to man. Okay? And I'm going to look up this in another translation as well. Very good precept, too. Translation comparison. Yeah, it says exactly like the NLT says, as a face is reflecting water, so the heart reflects the real person. All right. Yeah, so you're going to see who somebody really truly is, based on, like basically how water is. As water in face reflects face, so a man's heart reveals the man. So that's in the new KJV. Yeah, so a man's heart show what he is and such. There's a lot of guys in Yasharala that are basically they do this for strife and for contention. And like I say, with us, we doing it just obviously for the salvation. But generally we like to teach the elect. Feed the flock. So yeah, that's a good precept. As in water, face answered to face, so the heart of man to man. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, somebody's spirit is a reflection of who they really are. You know, so Kamayim, which is as border. Ha Punyam, which is want to face. Yeah, Punyam, face. Khan, which is soul. Lob is heart. Adam is man. La Adam is man. Or basically going into like ground, man of the ground. But yeah, that's it. So Shalom, that's another Hebrew word, which we got Rayab. All right. So Shalom, iron sharpens iron, by the way, too. So Shalom.